Properties, VA home loans too. Hit them up. It's very simple. AlvinJameson.com. Y'all know Alvin like the chipmunk. Jameson like that fine whiskey. You can also hit them up by mobile phone. 404-587-9033. Once again, 404-587-9033. Alvin Jameson, Loan Depot. Tell them you heard it on Power 108.9. What up, Alvin?
Keep up with Power 108.9 on social media.
How can I find you?
Instagram.
At Power 108.9.
And Facebook.
At Power 108.9.
It's the exact same thing. It's at Power 108.9.
Okay.
Power 108.9. A station for the people. What's up, family? I call you family because I feel like we can be honest with each other. Nowadays, we all got side hustles and businesses. And in the gig economy, we're all looking for ways to expand our clientele. Power up with 108.9's advertising partnership. Connect to over 100,000 viewers per month. If you're interested, contact our marketing director at thepower1089@gmail.com. Help us reach your target audience and expand your brand. Power 108.9, the station for the people.
Power 108.9. Let's go. Michael and J Nash. 108.9.
Hey, it's J Nash from Mornings with Michael and J Nash. We everywhere.
Michael and J Nash. Michael and J Nash. We got your birthdays and shout outs.
Murders, birthdays. Goodness. Be sure to follow us on all your social media platforms at Michael and J Nash. And of course, we're on Spotify, Apple, Pandora, Google. We everywhere.
Mornings with Michael and J Nash only on.
There can be only one.
Mornings with Michael and J Nash right here on Power 108.9. I got an awesome show for you today. Got some cool people hanging out with us today. As a matter of fact, today's show is being brought to you by our very own Miss Nikita Todd of the Team Todd Realty Group, dedicated to helping people realize the dream of home ownership. For more information, you can check out our website, teamtoddrealtygroup.com. Glad she got some clothes on today.
She had on clothes on when she was here last week. She just was real nice. She had the red on with the red boots.
Hey.
It was her birthday.
Shout out to if y'all go visit her Insta. What's that Instagram, Nikita Todd? She ain't gonna say it. Yeah. Okay, he had your mic off for a reason. He didn't want you to get stalked today. Hey, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. We got a new president-elect.
Yay!
We're going to hear from our new president of these United States of America and, of course, the vice president of the vice president-elect. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, I asked Alexa, who's the vice president? She ain't show Kamala no love. She gave Joe some love, but she ain't get Kamala no love yet.
Maybe she couldn't pronounce her name.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Where they practicing how to pronounce her name.
Cam.
Hey, we got a lot to talk about to do. We got your 60 seconds in the buzz today. We got national days on this days, and I got a surprise for Jay Nash today.
Oh my goodness! You know I hate surprises with you.
So we've revised the contest, Win Jay's Lunch, and because Nikita's here today, you're gonna test it out with a real person today. So we'll see how much money you're gonna be spending on people's lunch.
I'm broke.
Hey, yeah, you came in with a damn parfait. What you had? You had no money today?
No.
You need some coins?
I need a few dollars. You know, I had a lot of bets yesterday.
Hey, we're also going to talk about not only is Georgia big in the presidential race, they're also big in flipping the Senate.
Yes.
So we'll talk about that and how important that's going to be this year. So, hey, buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. No, who said that? Somebody else said that on their show. Oh, that's Rhonda say that. I just stole her stuff. I didn't even mean to say buckle up. I don't know why the hell I said that.
Subconsciously did.
Anyway. All right, we'll be back. This morning is with Michael and Jay Nash right here on Power 108.9. We got Lego. Yo, it's Michael McFadden for our friends over at Credit Building Professionals. You know what they do? They help their clients achieve better credit. How? Late payments, fraud, liens, charge-offs, student loans. They do it all. Get results in 30 to 90 days, and it's very simple to contact them. Hit them up on their website, creditbuildingprofessionals.com, or give them a call, 678-447-2012. Once again, 678-447-2012. Tell them you heard it on Power 108.9. What up, Credit Cred? Question: who has an idea for a new app? Well, if you answer yes to that question, it's time for you to holler at our friends over at Appsketeers. Yo, it's Michael McFadden of Power 108.9 and the crew over at Appsketeers to take great care of you. Nick and the gang provides you with the all-in-one app development experience. We're talking design, UI, UX, coding, and a whole bunch more. And if you have no clue what that means, it's time for you to holler at Appsketeers. Check out the website, appsketeers.com. Now, we're talking full confidentiality, no hassle, no obligation. If you don't believe it, just call them. 833-APP-IDEA. That's 833-APP-IDEA. As a matter of fact, you know what they do? They design, they build, and they launch. Tell them you heard it on Power 108.9. And don't forget to ask for the governor. What up, Nick?
And it is now my great honor to introduce the President-elect of the United States of America, Joe Biden.
Welcome back.
Yay.
As Joe's slow ass run out to the podium, I think he'll give us time to talk by the time we get to the podium. But Joe ran out.
Yeah.
He had to show you how spunky he was.
Right, exactly. He had to show you that speed.
He's been working on his, you know what I'm saying, his spunk and his, you know, his swag.
He had that faux speed.
The faux speed.
The faux speed in the 10-meter dash. But he had to let y'all know since Joe like 70-something years old?
Yeah.
78,
I
though.
was going to say his late 70s.
In his late 70s.
Yeah,
He had a very powerful speech.
he did.
And one thing he talked about, too, is he talked about black folks, too.
I got you back.
He wanted to make sure that we was taken care of.
I mean it, especially those moments, and especially those moments when this campaign was at its lowest ebb. The African-American community stood up again for me. You've always had my back, and I'll have yours.
Hold on, did Joe slap the table? Joe slapped the hell out of the podium.
He's been around forever President Barack Obama too long. He's like, you stood up for me and I got your back.
Over the weekend,
Love
Joe
it.
got a lot of congratulations. One from President George W. Bush. He congratulated Biden on the win in his patriotic victory speech as he tells 45 to concede because the election was fundamentally fair and its outcome is very, very clear. Also, a lot of the world leaders reached out to tell Joe congratulations.
Yeah, actually, the news was really crazy over the weekend. Now, I mean, how can other countries wave the American flag as if we're open? Donald Trump, unfortunately, has to feel like crap this morning and over the weekend, seeing how many people were congratulating President-elect Joe Biden.
Now,
on
the only folks that have not reached out are Russia
and
and
China.
Mexico.
Oh, did
Yeah.
China reach out?
I'm not sure if China
Okay.
reached out, but they said the two that haven't reached out was Mexico and Russia, and that's truly understandable. Putin said, I'm just trying to wait for everything to die down and waiting on 45 to concede to probably make that call, but that'll probably be never.
Never,
Hey,
ever.
It would be funny as hell if they kick his ass out the White House. Like if they had to go get him.
They said they had
They
until
are.
the January 19th at 12 o'clock.
19th?
Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go. That's what I'm talking about.
The
Yeah.
Secret Service will remove him.
Yep.
Hey, what is on Secret Service? Well, I guess the transfer of power, he's no longer. Well, he still has Secret Service, but it's gonna be funny though. I think he's gonna lead. I don't think he's gonna do nothing stupid.
Well, according to what he's done, we don't know what's going to happen or how he's going to get out of that building.
Also, yesterday, Joe Biden was spotted hugging his grandson Hunter at Bo's grave. I think that's Bo's son, right?
Yeah.
Is that Bo's son?
Yes.
Yeah, he was out there with his son.
Don't give me the line.
Biden arrived at St. Joseph on the Brandywine in Wilmington, Delaware, shortly after the start about the 10:30 mass. He typically arrives a little bit late. Well, don't we all arrive to the church late? Try to get there right after the tithes.
Yeah. I wonder how the church getting tithes now.
And
go ahead.
What'd you say? How they doing it? Cash App?
They are.
Yeah.
Or a text.
Yeah. Text cash to myfaithministry.com or whatever. Anyway.
He's so silly.
But yeah, Joe, and he's hard working too, because he's actually putting stuff into place.
Already.
One, he's putting together a one-liner task force. And we come back, I'm gonna tell you who's on that task force, and who's not on the task force.
Well, we know.
We'll tell you about that. So don't go nowhere. You're listening to that Tosh, I'm gonna let him play that Wolf of Wall Street meme.
Oh.
You see that one? No, you have not.
It's Monday.
We'll be back. Today's show is being brought to you by the Key to Todd and the Team Todd Realty Group, dedicated to helping people realize the dream of home ownership. For more information, you can hit up the website, teamtoddrealtygroup.com. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. It's who?
Mornings with Michael and J Nash. I caught on a little late, but got it.
We'll be back. Peace.
Keep it locked. Power 108.9, the station for the people. Keep up with Power 108.9 on social media. Instagram.
At Power 108.9.
And Facebook.
At Power 108.9.
It's the exact same thing. It's at Power 108.9.
Okay.
Power 108.9, a station for the people. In a world of petty and immature people, it's refreshing to hear a morning show that has sophisticated hosts such as Michael McFadden and Jay Nash. Don't believe me? Take a listen.
But shout out to our friends over there at Credit Building Professionals. What up, Credit Craig?
I tried to come with you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're
That's
welcome.
what she said. Ooh.
Oh.
Hey.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
Question: who has an idea for a new app? Well, if you answer yes to that question, it's time for you to holler at our friends over at Appsketeers. Yo, it's Michael McFadden of Power 108.9 and the crew over at Appsketeers to take great care of you. Nick in the Game provides you with the all-in-one app development experience. We're talking design, UI, UX, coding, and a whole bunch more. And if you have no clue what that means, it's time for you to holler at Appsketeers. Check out the website, appsketeers.com. Now, we're talking full confidentiality, no hassle, no obligation. If you don't believe me, just call them. 833-APP-IDEA. That's 833-APP-IDEA. As a matter of fact, you know what they do? They design, they build, and they launch. Tell them you heard it on Power 108.9, and don't forget to ask for the governor. What up, Nick?
And now, Michael McFadden and Jay Nash, 60-second buzz, starts now.
All right, it was all a dream. Guess what? Whitney and B, the notorious Biggie. All right, B.I.G. They were inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Nice.
Yeah, over the weekend. Now, typically, you know, they usually do it when people come out, but of course, and perform their hits, whatnot. But due to COVID, they had to do it like an HBO special. So anyway, they said that the HBO special that they told the stories of Whitney Houston and notorious B.I.G. Alicia Keys was there. She had this heartfelt speech about Whitney. I know Alicia really starting to get like, I don't know. She don't want to wear any makeup.
She's still not wearing makeup?
Yeah, she just want to just come out with a whole full thing on her head for the EMT Awards the other day. It was kind of crazy. But anyway, what's going on in sports?
Hey, shout out to our Atlanta Falcons. Got them another W yesterday. That means that our new head coach or interim head coach is now 3-1. Shout out to him. Also, Tom Brady fell yesterday to the Saints, boy. Tom Brady looked like damn Grady from Sanford and Son yesterday. 38-3 to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and tonight is going down the New England Patriots. Shout out to Cam Newton versus the 0-8 New York Jets.
The 0-8.
Yeah, Jets ain't won nothing.
Nothing.
They probably ain't gonna win tonight.
All right, there you have it right there on the latest of your entertainment and sports news in 60 seconds and the buzz. And what else is going on?
Nikita is hanging out with us. Today's show is being brought to you by Nikita Todd and the Team Todd Realty Group, dedicated to helping people realize the dream of home ownership. For more information, you can visit her website, teamtoddrealtygroup.com. Before I introduce Nikita, I want to remind y'all that today is the 9th of November.
Yep.
Today's National Scrapple Day.
Scrapple.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, the meat jaunt. Yes, Scrapple. National Scrapple Day
Gross.
recognizes the first pork food invented in America. Now, for those not familiar with Scrapple, it is traditionally a mush of, anytime they say food is a mush of something, at this age, I do not want to be there. Pork scraps and trimmings combined from cornmeal, wheat flour, spices such as sage, thyme, savory, black pepper. The mush is then formed into a semi-solid loaf, sliced and pan-fried. Goes great with
Gross.
grits and over medium eggs.
That sounds like spam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Just on the other side, on the pork side.
That sounds gross. Have you had that
Yes,
before?
I grew up eating Scrapple. Don't forget my dad's family's from Durham, North Carolina.
Oh, see, I down way up in the country.
Man,
Oh, my
Scrapple was it.
goodness.
You wake up in the morning, smell the Scrapple. Oh yeah, you know it was time to eat some breakfast. Why are you laughing at me,
Wow,
Nikita?
with pork
Damn it.
scraps.
Yes. That's the kind of food you don't want to read the ingredients on. Like all the
Okay.
ingredients.
Well, you just read it.
Well, no, I left out the other stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the actual parts that are in there. So
It gotta be. That's like the hot dog. You know, hot dog on pork is mixed with like all kinds of stuff.
why you gotta do your face like that?
Because I don't eat pork. I don't eat meat. I'm pescatarian.
But
so
you went to damn Little Alley Steakhouse. How you go to Little?
I had a nice branzino. I had oh, it was so good. The fish. Oh, Brussels sprouts and the macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, Tasha loves the Brussels sprouts.
Oh,
Nikita turned us on the Little Alley Steakhouse,
It's
didn't
an
you?
awesome restaurant.
How long have they been open?
I want to say, is it like maybe 3,
4 years? It
the
can't
most
be that
4.
long. Yeah.
Something was there that burned down.
That was
before.
that. Well, they just burned down recently. They had a fire in the kitchen.
Oh, that's why they were
closed
closed.
for a while.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
So that's what it was then. Because I was
Yeah.
like, they hadn't been open over there.
Yeah.
Oh, they got some really good food. We just plugged them, so maybe we can reach out and get some gift certificates.
There you go. Sounds good. Great job, Jay Nash. And it's sexy in there too, ain't it?
It
Very.
is. I was
Yeah.
sexy too when I went. I mean, it was just made sense. You know what I'm
What you
saying?
wear?
Don't tell him, he'll put you on blast.
I know, right? None of your business. Listen, none of your business.
We got Nikita hanging out with us today. As a matter of fact, since Nikita's in the building, I'm going to tell you what house finally sold. It sold for about $5.3 million. It's a 4-bedroom, 3,728 square foot home in San Francisco. It's on Postcard Row. Guess where this house is? It's the Full House house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sold just recently
Oh,
for
really?
$5.3 million. But the crazy part about it is they didn't film there. They just used the house for
On
the
the outside.
external shots, and it still got freaking $5 million for sale. We got
Wow.
houses like that
How
in
long was it
Atlanta.
on the market for?
42 days.
Dang.
Oh wow.
Not
Well, you know
bad.
the what is it? The Brady Bunch house sold.
Yeah, we talked about
just
that.
recently too.
Yeah.
I think the home, what is it, Home and Garden? What's the TV show that you was on?
HGTV.
HGTV. I think they purchased it to do
You're on
a
HG?
show.
Yeah, I've done a couple episodes. I did House Hunters 3 times.
Really?
Yes.
That is so cool.
She-
We
she
have a
don't-
celebrity.
She don't want to tell us the
She don't
secret
wanna tell
though.
us- oh.
The secrets behind how the show was put
No,
together.
that's proprietary information.
Yeah.
Oh, say that again. Say that word.
Proprietary.
Did you enjoy your time off, Miss Nikita Todd?
I did. I had an awesome time. I needed that break because, of course, like all of us have been in this stressful, year.
Yeah.
Haven't been able to get away, but we were able to get away in still some time.
Good for you.
And had a really, really good time. We followed the sun. The people were amazing. I love, the people in Mexico. They're so friendly,
Yeah.
so kind.
Is it you love the people in Mexico, or they the only folks letting us in their country right now?
No, I mean,
Oh.
no, I like the Jamaicans too. I like to vacation
You
over
can
there
go to
too.
Jamaica right
but
now.
I'm just, specifically talking about them. They're just very kind people.
Nice.
Great hospitality.
Great hospitality.
So do you have to program your clients to say, okay, I'm out
Yeah, so the people that I was currently working with, I actually did some work. Unfortunately and fortunately, I did do some work while I was there. Put a house under contract, put a house on the market. So I'm still working. I do have a team here that are on the ground showing people property and assisting for those immediate needs. But for people who are searching for homes or just entering to the market. I did answer my phone and say, hey, I'm on vacation.
Yeah.
I'll be back on Monday, ready to go to work. So just be patient with me, and I'll be back.
With the
So
news,
professional.
with the news of us having on the brink of having a new president and a new vice president, for you, how does the business of real estate? How do you think it's going to change over the next 6 months or so?
Well, we'll see. Because of course, since I wasn't here, I haven't been listening to a lot of the news pundits talk about what the interest rates are going to do, what the market's going to do. I know, it's going to be a little volatile just because they're trying to figure out what's going to happen next and how the new administration is going to put in policies that's going to affect us, economically. So right now, I don't know, but I will say that right now the market is still hot because, of course, properties are flying off the market. Listings that I just put on the market last week are gone. So
Wow.
things are still moving.
How long do a house now, because of COVID? I'm wondering if anything has changed. But how long is the typical? If you can give us a roundabout or an estimated time frame on how long a house typically stays on the market right now?
Oh, and this time
Yeah,
now?
this time.
Oh, it's 2 days.
Really?
Yes, if it's priced right, it's clean, it's fresh, it's in the right price point, it's gone. I had a listing that I put on the market last week. It was listed for $440.
Okay.
It went above list price in 2 days.
Wow.
I currently have a townhouse on the market. We've been listed on Friday, so we're expecting offers today. So it's a pretty
seller's market.
It's absolutely a seller's market. We only
Nice.
have 1 month, 1.5 month supply of inventory technically on the market. If everybody purchased a house today, we would have no inventory on the ground.
Well, check this out. I know who may be looking for a new house.
Who?
These nuts. And set you up all
Oh
the
my
time.
God.
Andrew Yang. Y'all know the former Democratic presidential candidate. He
Yes.
ran against Joe and the whole crew. Well, he announced on Saturday that he will be moving to Georgia to help Democrats clinch the two crucial Senate runoff spots this January. The 45-year-old entrepreneur from New York made the announcement on Twitter, saying that the best way to help President-elect Joe Biden is to get him a Democratic Senate.
Yep.
Republicans Kelly Loeffler and David Perdue will face challengers Raphael Warnock and Reverend Raphael Warnock. We're not calling that once he gets in the Senate. And John Ossoff
Salt.
on January 5th. He said that this is our only chance to clear Mitch out of the way and help Joe and Kamala get things done in the next 4 years. And just as a reminder, if you are here in the beautiful state of Georgia, early voting starts December the 14th.
Oh, okay.
December the 14th. You can get out there and early vote, but they got to be in your district, though.
We got
Everybody
to keep
can't
that
vote.
same energy. Keep
Same
that same energy.
I think, do I have both of them? I think so. I think I can vote for both of them.
You can.
I think I remember saying Warnock. I'm sorry, Reverend.
And
Joe.
Yeah.
John.
You can vote for it's two
Also.
you're gonna vote for.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
There's 2 seats that
It's two
are
seats.
open.
Oh, it's for everybody in Georgia.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same.
And I got to give a special shout out Kwanzaa Hall. He's on the list to fulfill rest of John Lewis's seat.
Oh yeah, he used to run for Congress.
If he get it, he only get the seat for about 40 days, but hell, he in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been working really hard, so
yeah.
that's how it works. Okay, so when we come back, I'm actually excited. I really want to talk about how I feel being a woman right now.
Aw,
Seeing
that's
Madam
so
Vice
sweet.
President. So when we come back, we're going to talk more about that. Of course, we're going to talk about some other things that's going on in the news as well. We'll be back right here on Mornings with Michael, what is that? And Jay Nash, right on Power 108.9.
Yay, yay!
What was that?
If you're a content creator, social media socialite, influencer, or simply love to record current events, you need the joystick. The joystick is an essential tool for every type of digital content creator. It holds 2 or more mobile phones or tablets, allowing users to stream and record hands-free on multiple apps simultaneously. And it's lightweight and portable. For more information or to purchase your joystick today, visit our website at www.joystick.com.
Power 108.9 is the website. Hey, we got an awesome show for you today. Power.
Keep up with Power 108.9 on social media. Instagram. Instagram
At Power 108.9.
and Facebook.
At Power 108.9.
It's the exact same thing. It's at Power 108.9.
Okay.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
Yo, looking for a new house? Then it's time for you to holler at our guy, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson of Loan Depot. Yo, it's your boy Michael McFadden of Mornings with Michael and Friends, and I tell you what, Alvin Jameson and the crew, they really do it all. First-time home buyers, refinances, investment properties, VA home loans too. Hit them up. It's very simple. AlvinJameson.com. Y'all know Alvin like the chipmunk, Jameson like that fine whiskey. You can also hit them up by mobile phone. 404.
If you hadn't made your way over to Power108.9.com, you're just as bad as the people who didn't vote in this year's election.
The votes are still coming in. I'm going to give you a list of states that I'm never visiting, ever.
Oh, never, ever,
Ever. Y'all state. I'm sorry, did I just cut?
You just cut
I dropped the F-bomb, didn't I?
straight
My
early
bad.
in the morning.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
Now Trump is gone.
Yes.
You know, I know a lot of people don't like him, but I thought the guy was at least an optimist. I am not as optimistic as he was. I look at it like, well, there's bad people on both sides. All right, just trying him out.
That was nice.
Welcome back. Mornings with Michael and Jay Nash right here on Power 108.9. Today is the 9th of November, 2020. And today's show is being brought to you by Nikita Todd and the Team Todd Realty Group, dedicated to helping people realize the dream of home ownership. For more information, you can visit her website, teamtoddrealtygroup.com. Today is also National Louisiana Day. It was on this day, 2009, that the Louisiana Day recognizes the state has brought us such treasures as jazz and Creole and the American Mardi Gras. So shout out to all our folks down there in Louisiana. Ain't that how the southern folks say?
Louisiana.
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 It was also on this day, too,
No.
back in 2004, that the First Lady at the time, Laura Bush, officially reopened Pennsylvania Avenue in front of the White House. This was after the 9/11 crisis. And it was on this day back in 1982. My main man, Sugar Ray Leonard, retired from boxing in
Damn, I was
1984. Leonard
Oh,
came
82
back.
or 84?
82, he retired.
Okay.
He came back in 84.
Ooh. I was 2.
And then he got his
I
ass
felt
kicked.
like that was later because I felt like I watched him in a fight.
Yeah, probably in
he was
84.
fighting.
Did you see him lose in 84?
I don't remember. I just feel like I, was much older than that.
How old were you in 84?
Almost 9. Well, 9.
Nah, yeah, you can remember. You can remember a fight in 84. You know, that's my favorite boxer of all time. Only because he's from Palmer Park, Maryland.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah. I
like him,
he's
too.
really good.
So shout out to him.
Nice.
Him and my mama and his brother were good friends. But sometimes, yeah, it's a DC in me. Sometimes I look at Sugar Ray and I look at me. I'm like, yeah, there's a little some features there.
Not the little,
My daddy be getting mad when I say that.
little
Anyway.
features. Oh, my goodness. You are something else.
What'd you say? You said you felt good to be a woman.
Yeah, I just feel like the future is female. And, watching over the weekend, honestly, like you just coming in on Monday, I celebrated all weekend. And I just feel like as a woman who's a black leader,
Yeah.
that this just opens the door up for our brown and black girls for an opportunity to see leadership as women. There's always this saying that women just don't get along and this, that, and I think we are pushing past that and being able to see a Madam Vice President, Kamala Harris, in that seat and see how hard that she's fought and worked over the years to get to where she is. It's like, I am glad to see that we're finally getting some kind of notoriety. And here's the great thing about it. Women stood up. Women got out and voted for this woman. All women of all different race and creeds got out and voted because this was like the best time. And honestly, I think I think she's going to run for president in 4 years.
I think so. I think Joe might be a one-term president. I mean, he's, of older age. And I think that Kamala's going to slide right in.
Yeah, I
so.
think that was the setup. I
agree.
called it. I made a
did. Predictions.
made a prediction that would happen.
Yeah.
That he's kind of setting her up for that presidential
Yeah.
presidential.
Or Stacey Abrams, somebody's running. One of the two. But I think Kamala has the door open for her.
But from a strategic perspective, there's no sense of Stacey doing it because once again you'll split the votes.
Yeah.
Right.
You'll split the votes. Just back one candidate and
It
then
sounds
run with
good,
that candidate.
but we saw what happened throughout this entire election process and who was going against who. I'm glad that the Democratic, the people who were running for president went on a Democratic side. Even Bernie Sanders backed Joe Biden.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that was that. Like I said, it's always like that. But yeah, let's not split the vote, women. Let's just keep it going. But we got that birthdays.
Yeah,
right?
we got your birthdays and shout outs. I want to holler at Nikita too, because Nikita got 2 little girls too. I want to see what that moment
can
felt
come
like.
back,
Then we'll talk
yeah.
about that. But hey, if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Birthdays.
Ready.
Are being brought to you by Oliver Adams, aka Coach Oliver Adams, who always reminds us that true power comes from the inside of you. And once the power to live is ignited, change happens immediately. You grab a copy of his latest book. It's called Power to Live Through Obstacles, and you check it out on his website, power2live.net. JB murdering those birthdays, though.
You already know. It's still Scorpio season, right? All right, well, French Montana turns 36. He celebrated Diddy's birthday over the weekend. Diddy had a party with women with thongs on.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Shout out to Diddy.
Yeah, he had a party with women with thongs on. Nick Lachey turns 47. You know who Nick Lachey is, right?
No, I'm not familiar. Who is he?
You know who Nick Lachey. He was a part of the group. Was it NSYNC?
NSYNC, right?
I thought it was NSYNC.
It wasn't Backstreet Boys.
Back, what is it? What is it then?
68 Degrees.
Oh! No! Anyway,
It's a degree. 98 degrees.
yeah,
98 degrees.
98
Okay.
degrees. Woo, boy.
It's a degree.
Well, him
you all have?
him and his wife celebrate a birthday today.
Yes.
His wife is Vanessa Lachey.
Yes, I know Vanessa.
Both of them are entertainment hosts or was and still doing some things in that market. But how odd is it to wake up in the morning and you celebrate your birthday, your wife celebrate her birthday?
Somebody
too?
had to move their birthday.
to the next day, to the following day.
I have friends who have birthdays on the same day and they celebrate together.
The husband and wife. That is really
Somebody got to
interesting.
move their damn birthday.
Right. Cisco, he celebrates his birthday. He turns 42.
Dun, 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 dun.
Meet me at the function.
He's only 42.
Yes, he's
Nice.
only. He's actually looking about 42.
Oh, okay.
Plus about 10. So 52. No, I'm sorry. Roxanne Shante. She turns 51. She
I did
has
not
a-
realize she was that young,
Yeah,
though.
she's
I thought she was a
51.
little older
She looks
than that.
great.
Yeah.
She looks great. She has a show on Sirius XM too.
Okay, shout out to
a little
Roxanne.
show out there. My man Scarface. How we hadn't heard anything back on Scarface.
He was supposed to be running for office in
He was
Texas,
running,
right?
but he got sick.
Oh,
ended
did
up,
he?
Yeah, he ended up getting sick. He had some kind of complications.
Oh,
And I don't
okay.
want to throw him out there, but I hadn't heard about him running for office and anything since they said he was sick. He
Okay.
turns 50 today.
Good.
All right, and get the gun ready, please. He made me. Lou Ferrigno.
Oh, there you go.
I had to phonetically spell it out. Ferrigno. Okay, who's he?
You don't know who Lou Ferrigno is?
No.
Nikita, you know who Lou
Yes,
Ferrigno
that's
is?
the Hulk.
Thank you. Yes.
The Green Man.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. Cool. I'm really not good with names, so I murder them, okay? I can see that guy all day, like, oh, yeah, but names, no. That's just not my specialty, all right? Over the weekend, a few people celebrated their birthdays, all right? Gordon Ramsay celebrated his birthday.
Shout out to Gordon.
SZA celebrated her birthday.
Shout out to
Drake threw her
SZA.
under the bus and said they dated.
Hey,
in
he
his
ain't
song.
throwing the bus.
Yeah,
He
Why he
did
always
talk
got to
about that.
always tell people he's dated somebody and slept with somebody?
he just letting y'all know.
It's no one's business, okay?
Okay.
Erica Mena, which is Safari's wife.
Okay.
She celebrated their birthday, and they showed a picture of their daughter. She's
Okay.
so cute and beautiful. All right. And David Muir, all right?
Love David Muir.
Yeah. That's the World News guy.
There you go.
Yeah. And Kaya, My bad.
Look.
And that song is never going to go out of style. All right, Scorpio season. Shout out to everybody who is celebrating their birthday. Happy born day to you. Continue to live life to the fullest.
And I got to give a very special happy birthday shout out to one of my nieces. You know, my sister had 7 kids.
Okay.
My second niece, Regina, is celebrating her birthday today. Regina is the one that lived down here with us. You probably met her.
I remember
when she
meeting
lived
her,
down
yeah.
here with us. So happy birthday to
Regina.
you, Regina. I appreciate it.
Does she lives here now?
No, she's up in D.C.
Okay.
Hey, if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you from us, Coach Oliver Adams, Power to Live, Mornings with Michael and Jay Nash, Nikita Todd, Power 108.9. Hey, when we come back, what we talking about, Jay?
Let's talk about First Lady Jill Biden, what she's going to be doing. That's going to be really interesting. So let's
And
talk
Alex
about that.
Trebek, too.
I know. Oh, my goodness. Oh, now we was going to talk good. Now we're going bad. All right, we'll be right back right here on Mornings with Michael and Jay Nash. It's Power 108.9.
Let me tell you something about me. Look, please get your hand out of my face and stop calling me Hulk. I'm a person, okay? I'm a person, okay? I warned you. Oh, you warned me? Hello?
Hey, I'm on my way to the marriage bureau. Is that Sydney? Hey.
Yo, it's Michael McFadden for our friends over at Credit Building Professionals. You know what they do? They help their clients achieve better credit. How? Late payments, fraud, liens, charge-offs, student loans. They do it all. Get results in 30 to 90 days, and it's very simple to contact them. Hit them up on their website, creditbuildingprofessionals.com, or give them a call, 678-447-2012. Once again, 678-447-2012. Tell them you heard it on Power 108.9. What up, Credit Craig?
In a world of petty and immature people, it's refreshing to hear a morning show that has sophisticated hosts such as Michael McFadden and Jay Nash. Don't believe me? Take a listen.
But shout out to our friends over there at Credit Building Professionals. What up, Credit Craig?
I tried to come on.
Yeah, thank you very much. That's what she
Y'all
said.
singing, y'all rapping, what y'all doing?
Hey.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
Question: who has an idea for a new app? Well, if you answer yes to that question, it's time for you to holler at our friends over at Appsketeers. Yo, it's Michael McFadden of Power 108.9 and the crew over at Appsketeers to take great care of you. Nick in the Game provides you with the all-in-one app development experience. We're talking design, UI, UX, coding, and a whole bunch more. And if you have no clue what that means, it's time for you to holler at Appsketeers. Check out the website, appsketeers.com. Now, we're talking full confidentiality, no hassle, no obligation. If you don't believe me, just call them. 833-APP-IDEA. That's 833-APP-IDEA. As a matter of fact, you know what they do? They design, they build, and they launch. Tell them you heard it on Power 108.9. And don't forget to ask for the governor. What up, Nick?
Keep up with Power 108.9 on social media. Instagram
At Power 108.9.
and Facebook.
At Power 108.9.
It's the exact same thing. It's at Power 108.9.
Okay.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
Welcome back. Mornings with Michael and Jay Nash. Hey, thank y'all for sharing today, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
What up, Gary? What up, Love?
We appreciate that. We have some consistent love.
Hey, Latasha McFadden.
Good morning.
Today is the, what's wrong?
I just said good morning.
Oh, today is the 9th of November. Hey, did you know it was on this day in 1961 that the PGA eliminated its whites-only rule?
What?
Yes, 1961.
Dog.
It was not long ago.
No, it wasn't.
They was like,
Isn't the Masters this week?
oh, is it?
I think so.
I think we need to change the name of
I thought it
that.
was going to be next weekend because I know CBS was saying some show wasn't going to be on because of it. Okay.
Gotcha.
Jay was talking about how seeing
Let me see.
Madam First Lady.
Madam
like I
Vice
did that.
President.
Oh, Madam. Oh, yeah, Madam. My bad. Madam Vice President Kamala Harris taking that role over. And I just thought about you, Nikita, and your beautiful daughters and what that moment meant to them.
So yesterday when I picked them up after leaving the airport.
Well, what were you doing?
So I wasn't there when it was actually announced, but when they got in the car, they said, "Mommy, did you see it? Did you see it?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" They said, "Did you see? It's a woman vice president." I said, "Yep, I saw the speech. I got an opportunity to see her take that position." And I asked them, "How did that make you feel?" They said, "We can do everything that we want to do."
Yeah.
And they're very ambitious. They're very precocious young ladies, and so they are really excited about
Be writing precocious.
right. The new things that they could do, the possibilities, because of course it's easy to say you could do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And only to see men in power, they're just like, maybe not that, but maybe I can do this over here.
Yeah.
But now they can see that you can be voted, vice president of the United States. You can do anything.
Yeah.
And
so,
so,
potentially president.
and absolutely, and potential president. Of course, when Stacey Abrams was running for governor, we were pretty, active during that time. And so they saw that process. We helped volunteer. They actually went and voted with me for the very first time, that particular time. So they've been in the process for quite some time.
Good.
In that process. So they were very ecstatic to see her take that position.
Yeah, I'm just curious to see. I want to see Governor Kemp's face right now. That we flipped that state, because we work as a team.
Yeah.
That Georgia is blue. I really want to see, he's just been hiding. He hadn't come out.
He hadn't said anything.
He hadn't said anything.
I didn't realize how instrumental Stacey Abrams was into getting these freaking votes
We
out.
talked
She been
about
working
it.
behind the scenes.
We talked about it on Friday. How come on?
I know,
Nat,
yeah.
Bobby Rose, they were down here. And not only that, man, I'm not gonna lie. The text messages from the Fair Fight and everybody else, Democratic Party, they were annoying as crap. But if you go back to realize that whomever sold my number for my phone number for those texts, it was a daily reminder to get out and vote.
Yeah.
And so everybody that I know received a text message about, hey, get out there and vote. And so Stacey Abrams played a huge part in getting people, especially the inner city, out to register to vote. And that was phenomenal. So credit to her, credit to Mayor Keisha Bottoms. Credit to a lot of the women and the Democratic Party and the Fair Fight Action people and, people who had their boots on the ground. You, me, Nikita, our amazing producer, who were all putting the word out on social media, hey, to get out there and vote.
So let me get this right. So it was Stacey Abrams who was partly responsible for getting these text messages to your phone.
It wasn't just her. It was the
Because I'm just trying to see who I need to file this TCPA lawsuit.
Right, exactly.
Right?
I said the same thing.
Seriously, right? That was a good
Just
one.
threw her under the bus.
Uh-huh.
And you mentioned Jill Biden. Jill made a comment. Jill said, "I'm not about to be no stay-at-home mom."
Yeah. Jill has been really, doing her thing. I love how she is so supportive to Joe Biden, and she just comes across as organic. They just come across as just natural people. But First Lady, we can say First Lady, okay? Jill Biden will make a little history on her own as she plans to continue teaching.
Nice.
Yep, she plans to continue to teach. She'll be the first lady to ever maintain a full-time job.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I thought didn't our forever first lady?
No, she
Michelle
didn't work.
Obama? I thought she was.
No,
still doing
she had some powerful initiatives, but I don't know.
No, she had initiative.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
She
she
had no
didn't
9 to
work.
5.
Oh dang.
She wasn't clocking in.
Secret
Because you knew what Michelle would have said.
Service is gonna be
Soon
there.
as they piss her off at work, what Michelle Obama would have been like. This ain't my real job. You know who my husband is. My husband got a good job.
Right.
But shout out to Jill. And it just looked, just watching the images over the weekend as they cut from state to state and showed the cities just rejoicing in the street and everybody happy. You can just see it's a shift and a change of command. And I talked to Malik over the weekend. He celebrated his birthday on Saturday.
Malik,
so
your son?
Yeah, my son. So we got a call from him the other day and just telling him happy birthday. And it was so funny because we got the word on the 7th that Biden was president. And I said, yo, you got a new commander-in-chief. And I think even the soldiers out there are happy to see such a presidential-looking cat like Joe Biden as their new president.
And that's the key word, presidential looking. And,
Yes.
and he has compassion for people. And, he walks and talks the lingo, the language. He knows how to do it. And that, to me, is really, truly important. Unlike, 45 is still tweeting
Yeah.
right now, this morning, today, every day, how it was a situation where, hey, he just doesn't want to concede. He doesn't want to give Joe Biden any credit. He keeps saying that the election is fraud. Newt Gingrich is on there with him. They all just still talking. They just don't want to give this man. They don't want to give our president-elect the credit that he deserves for putting the footwork in acting and talking presidential.
Yep. The best thing, or my favorite thing of the speech from Joe is the fact that he was everybody's president.
Yep. Yeah.
And you've never heard Donald Trump say that.
Never.
Yeah,
Like,
never heard him say that.
I like the unity that he was trying to bring.
As a matter of fact, I think we got some footage from the White House as they began to debrief 45 on him having to leave the White House in the next couple of weeks or so. Let me see if we can go live to the White House.
I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on. This is my home. They're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball to take me out of here.
Man.
Oh my gosh.
Potty mouth. That's how it's gonna be. They're gonna really need a wrecking ball to get him up out of there. Why can't he just leave in peace? You know, he got money. You know what he could actually do? Bring The Apprentice back. I'm almost sure that they would get a lot of views, and I'm almost positive that he'd make a lot of money off commercials because somebody just need a meme to say you're fired.
Yeah.
I have yet to see the you're fired meme.
And shout out to Fidela. Fidela just chimed in. She said Stacey Abrams didn't become governor because she had a higher purpose. And she said my folks overseas were all celebrating. So it's not just an American victory that Joe is our next president of these United States, but internationally.
People were celebrating in different. I saw people in Haiti with Biden-Harris signs. You know, I was watching the news on Saturday morning. It's like just the joy of everybody knowing they were out in the streets. People were out celebrating. That's how you know. That's how you know that the times that we're currently living in, and we needed that change, and nobody really wanted 45 Donald Trump to continue to be our president. He just wasn't presidential.
But you also have to remember that, you know, just as many people who voted for Biden
voted for him.
on the other side.
Exactly.
On the other side, there's, you know, our country is very divided.
Very divided.
Very divided.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we see, especially with this election, 71 million people going out to vote for this man.
Hey,
It's
when we
crazy.
come back, we got a special tribute
Yeah, we do. Can you just do it?
to Alex Trebek.
Yeah.
Why you do it like
Just because I just was watching him talk about, you know, Megan Thee Stallion do the remix last week. You know,
yeah?
It was one of the questions. And he looked up at that man like, you don't know Classy Ratchet said.
We'll come back. We'll talk about Alex Trebek and also find out what Nikita got going on this week. See if she got some open houses that we could. What, man?
We can come down and check out.
Hold on, I need my spray.
Some of the
Hold on.
him in this spray.
What is that, a refresher spray?
Apparently. But the fact that he got the fan on, the spray, did you see it?
Such a diva.
We'll be right back here on
Such a
Mornings
diva.
with Michael and Jay Nash. Power 108.9.
Keep it locked. Power 108.9. The station for the people.
If you're a content creator, social media socialite, influencer, or simply love to record current events, you need the joystick. The joystick is an essential tool for every type of digital content creator. It holds 2 or more mobile phones or tablets, allowing users to stream and record hands-free on multiple apps simultaneously. And it's lightweight and portable. For more information or to purchase your joystick today, visit our website www.joystick.com.
If you hadn't made your way over to power108.9.com, you're just as bad as the people who didn't vote in this year's election.
The votes are still coming in. I'm going to give you a list of states that I'm never visiting, ever.
Oh, never, ever.
F y'all state. I'm sorry, did I just cut?
You just
I dropped the F-bomb, didn't I?
straight early in the morning.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
Question. Who has an idea for a new app? Well, if you answer yes to that question, it's time for you to holler at our friends over at Appsketeers. Yo, it's Michael McFadden of Power 108.9 and the crew over at Appsketeers to take great care of you. Nick in the Game provides you with an all-in-one app development experience. We're talking design, UI, UX, coding, and a whole bunch more. And if you have no clue what that means, it's time for you to holler at Appsketeers. Check out the website, appsketeers.com. Now, we're talking full confidentiality, no hassle, no obligation. If you don't believe me, just call them. 833-APP-IDEA. That's 833-APP-IDEA. As a matter of fact, you know what they do? They design, they build, and they launch. Tell them you heard it on Power 108.9, and don't forget to ask for the governor. What up, Nick? Welcome back. Mornings with Michael. I never knew it started out like that.
Yeah.
Today's show is being brought to you by Nikita Todd and the Team Todd Realty Group, dedicated to helping people realize the dream of home ownership. For more information, you can visit her website, teamtoddrealtygroup.com, or you can just go to the website, power1089.com, and find her beautiful logo down there to find out what she's got going on. Hey, over the weekend, we heard the sad news about Alex Trebek.
Yep.
The very witty, the guy who can pronunciate almost every word.
Man.
You see how
Pronunciate.
Now it's another word on here. Ponche. Is that ponche?
Let me see where you at.
Pronunciation ponche. You see it?
You just took it. You just
skip right past it.
Let me give it to you.
Yeah, let's see what Nikita said. Read that story, Nikita.
Read the story. Nikita.
Read the story.
Is it panache?
That's what we said. Read the story. Anyway.
Just say pronunciation.
For 36 years, he helped make the quiz show Jeopardy turn into a juggernaut. He passed away at the age of 80 years old.
Yeah.
I know. I used to love that show until the questions started getting too hard and I didn't know the answers, so I just skip them or just turn the channel. But unfortunately, he had cancer. It was a pancreatic cancer, if I'm not mistaken.
He did. And, he was stage 4 back in January. So the fact that, I thought he was in remission. He looks great, It was just sad because we have lost so many people in 2020. 2020 is a lot. Right there going 75, 85, right there through downtown. There's a sign that say 2020 is a lot.
Oh, really?
It really is a lot. That's how you identify with it. But just recently, like I said, Alex Trebek, they did some hip hop. They started adding, they started trying to modernize and make the show more younger. I noticed that transition. And he was up to date. He did like a whole remix. Maybe we can pull up the remix that he did for Megan Thee Stallion. It was lame, but he did it articulate. He was very articulate as he did that. Maybe our producer can pull up that Alice Trebek.
Who's the new host?
Steve Harvey.
Hell no. Steve, we barely getting through. What's the show?
Family Feud.
Family Feud with Steve. I think they're gonna go young. I think they really are gonna go young.
No, I would not be surprised
Anderson Cooper.
if one of. I'd be surprised if one of the old Jeopardy winners, like one of the highest winners. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them get the gig. Seriously, I'm serious.
I think
y'all
want to put
somebody
young.
Put something on it then.
I already owe you some money.
$1.
That'll work
50
for me.
cent.
Well, speaking of putting something on it, we are bringing it back.
Oh my gosh!
Can I get a little bed? Well, thank you.
He's still on that Jeopardy.
I know, right? He'd be finding something. No, not the clock. I don't need the clock yet. I just need a little bed. That's all, so we can introduce the game.
Oh my goodness! I'm new to this game, guys.
So we got about 6 minutes left.
Yep.
And thank y'all for tuning in, for real.
We
If y'all are not familiar, you no longer have to listen to the show via the Facebook Live. You can go to the website, power1089.com.
Man, Mike, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Moving on up, brother.
Michael has been working.
To the east side.
He has been working consistently. I'm so proud. You put in a lot of work.
You see your new mic flags?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You put in a lot of work over here at Power 108.9. I am
I gotta
so
say
grateful
thank
to
you
be
as
your
well,
partner
too. So,
and your co-host. Oh.
So here's the
So
deal.
sweet.
It's called Lunch on J Nash.
Yeah.
So we're bringing it back. We tested it out last week. 5 questions, 60 seconds. And if you can answer more questions than Jay, then she'll buy your lunch. I put a spin on it today.
Okay.
The contestant gets to pick the category, and the categories that we're going to do from now until the end of the year are going to be festive or 90s trivia. So, Nikita, since you are the contestant, you get to pick which category you want to do, festive or 90s trivia.
90s trivia.
90s trivia. All right, so we got our 5 questions right here. You got to leave.
Can I use my phone?
You got to step out. You got to step out. You can just go by the door. Thank you. We appreciate you. The beautiful J Nash, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all saw her on camera. That might look familiar. Don't lock yourself out. All right, so we got to do it quietly, though, okay? Look, she trying to make sure she don't cheat. Can you hear me cool in the headphones?
I can.
We're doing 90s trivia, right? So, you're going to put 60 seconds on the clock. You ready, Walt? Don't start until after the first question, okay? So, Nikita, Jay. All right, you ready? He's queuing it up. According to their biggest hit, what does Criss Cross make you want to do?
Jump.
What was Britney Spears' debut hit?
Oh, I don't know that one.
Who wore the braces, Beavis or Butthead?
Beavis.
What does FUBU stand for?
For us, by us.
It's what you would dial on your telephone to call the person that just called you back.
Star 69.
All right, there you go. All right, stop the clock. Good job. Good job. All right, Nikita crushed that one, boy. Nikita crushed that shit. Nikita crushed that one.
You cannot put me against Nikita's side.
There we go.
Oh, my God.
All right, you ready?
No.
It's 90s trivia. You got this.
My brain isn't functioning today.
Whose fault is that?
All weekend.
Hopefully you brought your debit card. All right, you ready for me, Mr. Pollard?
No.
Pollard, I'm sorry. I'm just going by what the pastor said.
But she picked
McCaffrey.
festives. You should have did it.
She picked 90s.
trivia.
90s trivia?
Yep.
You know I was a baby, but go ahead.
All right, you ready?
Oh,
According to their biggest hit, what does Criss Cross make you want to do?
Jump.
What was Britney Spears' debut hit?
Pass. I come back.
Who wore the braces, Beavis or Butthead?
Beavis.
What does FUBU stand for?
For us, by us.
What would you dial on your telephone to call the person that just called you?
Call redial. The on your phone.
What was Britney Spears? What was Britney Spears' debut hit?
What is that, dog? Oh my God! It is
Damn, how many seconds you give her? 100?
No.
All right.
It's
Time's up. Wow. Thank you, Walter.
What was it?
All right, so here we go.
Yeah.
According to their biggest hit, what does Criss Cross make you want to do?
Jump.
Yes, both of y'all got that correct. What was Britney Spears' debut hit?
Is it Oh Baby Baby?
Ooh,
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Okay, it was
Hit me,
coming
baby,
to me.
one more
I didn't get
time.
it.
Who wore the braces?
Butthead.
Beavis or Butthead?
Butthead.
Yes, Butthead. Y'all
Damn,
both
I
got
said
that
Beavis.
wrong. What does FUBU stand for?
For us, by us.
For us, by us. And what would you dial on your telephone to call the person that just called you?
Star 69.
Star 69. Yes.
First
Shout
of
out to
all,
Nikita.
We got
Star,
redial in the 90s.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So how much is the lunch? You got to put a cat.
She going to
She going to
little
Little
alley.
Alley. I'm like, you gotta put a. Can we talk about how much lunch with that?
There's a cap, yeah. There's a
Okay.
cap. It is lunch.
I'm an easy date. I can, go for a Chick-fil-A salad.
Maybe what we'll do is we'll go holler at Sports Social and get some
And get something.
gift cards from there.
That was good. Good job, Nikita. That's
Thank
good.
you, Jay.
That's
You
good.
too.
I hadn't seen a phone. Listen, I'm a 90s. So I was born in the early 80s. And when we did have a phone, we had redial. On this phone, there's no star 69. Hell, you look at the phone, look at the caller ID, and if you want to call them back, you do that.
Nikita, what you got coming up this week?
This week I have 2 more listings coming up to the market. I have a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath listed at $400, and then I have a 2.5 bath condo. We haven't figured out what the price is going to be just yet, but that's going to be in Midtown.
Awesome.
I currently have a townhome listed over in Brookhaven for $385 for those people who are looking. It's 3 full bedrooms, 3 full baths, and a half bath. In a downstairs area. So it's a really, really nice community.
Awesome.
Gated.
Nice.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
So it's going to be a busy week. I'm trying to get back from vacation and, do some cleanup work and,
Get these households.
and get these houses sold and prepare for the end of the year.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice,
And thank you for
nice.
being a partner with us here on Mornings with Michael and Jay Nash. If y'all want to check Nikita out, you can follow her where?
You can follow me at Nikita Todd Realtor on both social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram.
And what's that number, shout?
My telephone number is 404-379-6239.
No stalkers, please.
No stalkers, please.
Hey, and don't forget, if you missed any of today's show,
You can catch that recap. We're on iHeart. We're
Yup.
on TuneIn Radio.
Yup.
We're a little everywhere. And we're live every morning starting at 8 a.m. on Power 108.9.
Yes.
Well, Power1089.com.
what you got going on today?
I'm going to sleep. I have really been partying, celebrating Madam Vice President Kamala Harris and Joe Biden's win, President-elect Joe Biden's win. I really hadn't slept. I have not had over 4 hours, maybe 3.5, 4 hours of sleep all weekend.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
awesome. Hey, always
What
got to
about
say,
you?
I got work to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to go teach a class
Night,
right
night.
now in person. Hey, I gotta say thanks to Walt as always.
As always.
Shout out to Legs. Is
Yep.
when Legs coming
Legs
back?
be back tomorrow.
All right, shout out to Legs and our whole crew. And we got some guests coming in this week. We got some guests that's calling in this week
Yep.
and coming in.
And coming
Christian Holloway from WSB coming in this week.
Okay.
We're gonna chop it up with her.
That's gonna be
I think
really fun.
I think she wanted to what you call it?
Okay. What?
The thing. What's it called?
Oh, Nikki.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, we're fine.
I'm like,
Whatever.
Disrespectful.
I know you're not
What'd I
supposed to do
do?
that.
Okay, my
Okay.
bad.
Tomorrow, catch us back here. All right.
Hey!
In the morning, 8 a.m. Power 108.9.